Yeah, yeah. There's so many people coming out of these groups with high levels of trauma. They often don't have anywhere to turn legally because often no crime has actually been committed. Coercive control isn't a crime in that respect. Even some of the financial crimes aren't really considered, well, I shouldn't call them financial crimes. They're not considered crimes, financial exploitation.
People might willingly at the time hand over their money.
Yeah, that's right. You know, there are people who've worked for years and years and years. They've worked so hard in these groups and they come out with nothing. Where are those wages? How is, people who come out not knowing how to open a bank account and they go to a police station and say what's happened to them and there's nothing the police can do about it because they were there voluntarily, you know.
Do you think that's a gap in the legal system?
I totally do. Yeah, I really do. And, you know, a lot of people's mindset is, well, they were stupid enough to join that group, right? Well, what about all the people who were born into those groups? I mean, I disagree with that as a concept.
But what about against people in abusive marriages?
Yeah, what about it?
That's still a crime and, you know, you could go to court for that.
Well.
And the person married that person willingly.
Yeah, well.
So it's similar to a cult.
It is. I totally agree with you. And Jess Hill wrote a lot about this in her book, See What You Made Me Do. She talks about, you know, there are coercive control laws that are popping up all around the place. Scotland has really strong ones. There are other places that are discussing them as well. And in Australia, we're discussing them. None of those coercive control laws that are proposed cover cults.